Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So today we have come up with another topic, and the topic is now visible on the screen. The topic is final accounts of partnership business. This topic is included in high secondary second year, that is of class 12, and we will do as per the new syllabus. We will do as per the questions that are coming in the exams for better understanding, better learning. So here we will do the sums along with the adjustment. So if I now write the question and you will be waiting and watching that I am writing the question, so that will be a time consuming process, as well as it will be not even beneficial to you all. So the question will be visible on the screen, and you write the question in the copy, or you see the question, and then we will be moving on to the solution part. So we will be having four kinds of accounts. First of all, we will be getting trading account. Then we will be getting PL account. PL account means profit and loss account. Then we will be getting profit and loss appropriation account. You see PL appro account. It is called PL appro account. And finally, we will get balance sheet. So what I am going to say, in trading account, you remember three things that are included. Factory, right, I am writing here, factory, purchase, production. Anything, because the information will be given and you have to identify it yourself, that which item is going to come in trading account, which item is going to come in profit and loss account, which item is going to come in profit and loss account, and which item is going to the balance sheet. And remember, so these are the things to identify. In trading account, anything related to factory, purchase and production, it will go to trading account. And in the case of profit and loss account, that is PL account, anything related to sales and distribution, office and administration, these are the things which will be going to profit and loss account. Keep these things in your mind. Trading account means factory, purchase, production. Only these three should come to your mind. Anything related to factory, purchase, production will be going to trading account, and anything related to sales and distribution, office and administration will be going to profit and loss account. And in profit and loss appropriation account, you will be getting very few items, that is, you see, like you will be getting interest on capital, then interest on drawings, any salary, commission, remuneration to the partner, only these things. Anything related to the partners, profit and loss appropriation, partners, salary, commission, means any type of bonus to partners, these are included. And basically interest on capital and interest on drawings. And in balance sheet, what are the items that are going to the balance sheet? In balance sheet, only assets and liabilities are going. No expense, no income, these are not going to the balance sheet, only assets and liabilities. So now, I hope you all have got the basic idea. Now the question will be visible on the screen for 10 to 20 seconds. You see the question properly, go through it, pause the video, then we will be moving on to the solution part. You have seen the question is clear to you all. So now we will be moving on to the solution part. The solution part, first of all, we need the format. First of all, you have to write in the books of A and B. Now you write trading account, PL account and PL APRO account. We prepared these three accounts in the same format. No need to give a separate format. For the year ended 31/3/2009. Debit, credit. Particulars, amount, particulars, amount. I hope it is visible. This is the format. In the first of all, you write in the books of the firm or the partners that are given in the question. Here in the question it was A and B, so you write in the books of A and B. Then write, if you want to prepare a trading account and profit and loss account in one, and then you want to prepare profit and loss appropriation account, that can also be done. But as the format is same, so we will be preparing all the three accounts in the same format only. Now that the basic techniques means which we need. The first item, you should always remember this. The first item of trading account is opening stock, and the first means on the debit side. In the debit side, the first item on trading account is opening stock. Then the second item will be purchase and not purchase. It means by purchase I mean to say net purchase. Means you have to subtract the returns and then all the direct expenses. Means anything related to factory, purchase, production. And here the first item is going to be sales, and then so means some if means last item, first item will be sales and the last item will be closing stock. This is the format. It is applicable in each and every sum. So this is something which is unchanged for the sums. So we will start. To opening stock. Opening stock here is 30,000. I say first of all you do the debit side, then you move on to the credit side. To purchase. And while solving the sums, keep the adjustments in mind. You have to be very much careful regarding the adjustments. 5 lakh. And I say something, if there is any mistake, if the answer that you are getting is not right, then you won't be able to match the balance sheet. That is very important and very important for your knowledge. If there is a single mistake, you have to means it will be a very time consuming process. Then you have to go back to trading account to search the mistake. If there is no mistake in trading account, then you have to go to profit and loss account, then profit and loss appropriation account, and you have to search. Means it will be very time consuming process. So I request you, take your time. No need to do it in a hurry. Do it, take your time, be relaxed. Sum will be solved. Now we will be solving. You see just how we get the answer. Less purchase return 19,000. Give a blank as we have subtracted. 4,81,000. My channel is in a very bad condition, so you please cooperate. If you are understanding and getting my points, please subscribe to my channel, give a like button, click in the notification bell, comment something so that I can understand you have got my point. Actually in with others cases, when other YouTubers upload a video, their subscribers increase, but when I upload a video, my subscribers decreases. I don't know what the hell is going on with me. Plus but I won't give up. It's my hobby to teach. If you like, you show your response. If you don't, you just leave. Then we will write the things which are related to factory, purchase and production. To carriage. But I don't know why you people have this why you you don't need money to subscribe or to give a like. But in case of Unacademy or any platform like Byju's, other platform where they teach you White Hat Junior, you have to pay for the service, and here it's free. I am teaching you in, I am not taking a single rupee from you all, but I am even I am not getting anything, but I am teaching you. So why all you are not doing? You also show response, means I also try my level best to teach you. In that way only the learning process can be done. It's not a single-handed process. Carriage 4,000. Then to wages and salaries. Be careful, wages and salaries, as wages word, the word wages is first, so we have included it in the trading account. And if it was salaries and wages, then we have included it in the profit and loss account. Be careful, always be careful. And these things that I am teaching you here, when you go to a professional teacher, they will also say you the same thing, but they will charge fees from you for the service. 78,000. Add outstanding, wages outstanding. $4,000. It will be 82,000. Now here all the expenses related to factory purchase production are included. Now we will be moving on to the credit side. By net sales, means sales, we will deduct the returning part, sales return. 7,80,000 less sales return 6,000. It means 7,74,000. By closing stock, closing stock is 1,10,000. Now you see in the debit side or in the credit side which amount is bigger. It is very much clear that the amount in the credit side seems to be bigger. The total of the credit side is 8,84,000. 8,84,000. I call it as fill in the blanks technique. Now you sum it up. 30,000 plus 4,80,000, 4,81,000 plus 4,000 plus 82,000. Then you subtract it from 8,84,000. The answer that you are going to get will be gross profit. 2,87,000 to gross profit. The profit which we get in trading account is known as gross profit. The profit which we get in profit and loss account is called net profit. To gross profit, CD. Now you have to bring it in this side. By gross profit in the credit side, BD 2,87,000. Now we have to give here, credit side means receipt side, debit side means payment side. Now we have to see whether we have received anything. We have received by sundry receipts. Sundry receipts is 8,000. Now we will be moving on to the expenses part. Now, anything related to office and administration, sales and distribution, yes, these are the things. Remember, discount, you see discount is related to sales. Discount is 10,000. To repairs, and remember, I tell you something, the items repairs is 3,000. the items which are included in the adjustment, these are repetitive in nature. This will come two times, once in the trading account or profit and loss account or profit and loss appropriation account, and once in the balance sheet. Remember, give a double tick to them. If a double tick is given, that means it is satisfied. It will minimum come two times, and it may be more than that also. We will get sums in which the adjustments will be more than two times. We will use it more than two times. To repairs, to sundry expenses. Sundry expenses is 10,000. To rent, 18,000 less prepaid rent, 2,000, 16,000. Depreciation, and if it is appreciation, it would have come in this side. To depreciation of furniture, 80,000 into 10%, which is 8,000. Now, to tax and insurance, 15,000. Similar procedure, we will see which side is in which side we get more amount. See, in the credit side the amount seems to be bigger. The total is 2,33,000. Similarly, do the fill in the blanks procedure. You will get the answer, means you will get the net profit. To net profit, CD. Sorry, if you sum it up, you will get it as 2,95,000. I am very sorry, it's totally my mistake. If you sum it up, you will get the answer as 2,95,000. You have to be very much careful while solving the sums. That's the technique. And if you sum it up and subtract it from 2,95,000, you will get the answer as 2,33,000. By net profit BD, 2,33,000. I hope everything is visible on the screen. Yeah. These sums in one video we can cover only one sum, or else the video will become very long. Now we will be moving on to the next part, another account, which is profit and loss appropriation account. You see, in adjustment, point number 5, partners are to share profits and losses in the ratio 2:1. Remember that point. That point is very important. Now we need this point in this part. And if anything is not mentioned in the question, just share the profits equally. Profits and losses, if there is any loss. To interest on capital, A, B. $70,000 into 5%. $73,000 into 5%. It is very easy. I am teaching you a technique. 73,000, 10%, remove 1 0. And if it is 5%, that means half. Means 7,000 divided by 2, 3,500. That is the trick. Similarly here also, 73,000, 10% is 7,300. And you need to find 5%, that means half. 7,300 divided by 2, 3,650. Sum it up, you will get the answer as 7,150. Here you have to give interest on drawings. by interest on drawings if it is mentioned in the question. It is clearly mentioned in the question. Interest on drawings is to be interest on drawings. The amount is only given, so you don't need to calculate. 5,000, 7,000, 12,000. Sum it up. Now do the total. Which side is bigger? As I can see, the credit side seems to have a large amount. 2,45,000 total. Sum this two, you will get 2,45,000. Now you have to share. You have to sub 2,45,000 minus 7150. The answer will be 237850. Means 23. I'm doing in the rough. 237850. This is the amount of profit, and this profit is to be shared by A and B in the ratio that is given in the question. So you now write like this: to partners, capital account. You write in the bracket sharing of profit. A, B. 237850 into, he is going to get 2 parts out of 3, and 237850 he is going to get remaining part, means 1 by 3. If you divide it by 3 and multiply it by 2, you will get the answer as 158567. And if you subtract this from 237850, you will get the answer as 79283. You see, profit and loss appropriation account is also completed. Moving on to the final part. The final part, this video is becoming very long. I can't do anything, it's not in my hand. If I have to teach you, I have to teach you in such a way so that you can understand. And these sums are very big. You can't memorize these things. So these are important. Can't do anything. Balance sheet. These are the sums which are going to come in the exam. As on 31/3/2009. I am not giving you the theoretical knowledge that when is balance sheet prepared. It is prepared at the end of the year. You read it from the book. I am teaching you the practical knowledge, which everyone charges fees from you. I am teaching you on a no profit, no loss basis. Liabilities amount, assets amount. You make the format. Now I don't have the time to make the format. If I waste my time in making format, it will be not beneficial for you. Give the heading as capital. The first item should be capital, as per I know, but whether there is any rule or not, that I don't have any idea about. Capital is 70,000. Add share of profit. Share of profit was 158567. 158567. Add interest on capital. Interest on capital 3500. Sum it up. 232067 less drawings 30,000 less interest on drawings 5,000 197067. Now we have to similarly do B. B 73,000. Add share of profit 79283. Add interest on capital 3650. Sum it up 155933. Less drawings 30,000. Less interest on drawings 7,000. 118933. I hope everything is visible on the screen. Now you see the items of adjustment. Now only the items of adjustments and creditor will come. Wages outstanding. These two are the most difficult part, so I advise you to do it in the beginning only. Wages outstanding 4,000. Bills payable 80,000. Outstanding salary 3,000. Creditors is 1,20,000. If you sum it up, you will get the answer as 5,23,000. You can also plus it. I have already plussed it, so I calculated. Assets: prepaid rent 2,000. Cash in hand 33,000. Furniture 80,000. Less depreciation 8,000. Value is 72,000. Debtor wait a minute, let me check the amount of debtor. I am pretty much not sure. Let me see the question. Debtor is 3,06,000. Finally, closing stock 1,10,000. Closing stock is given in the adjustment side. We have used it 2 times. If you sum it up, you will get the answer as 5,23,000. Just make the format. The sum is fully completed. These are the sums which you will be getting in the exams. These are very much important. It comes for 8 to 10 marks. Big sums, you generally get only one sum of this category, and let's hope for the best. I hope you all have understood what I have tried to teach you. Please comment me so that I can understand that you all have got my concept. And if you like the video, subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, and click in the notification bell so that you do not miss any of the updates. Share it among your friends. Don't keep the knowledge with yourself. Share the knowledge with everyone. Let's everyone know the format of the technique of making the final accounts. Thank you for watching this video.